Clara is very disinterested in me.
Clara's clearly suffering, and her living conditions are absolutely filthy, with no food or fresh drinking water. Today, Hershey is in Birmingham, following up on a case of suspected neglect. But so far, no one has been able to get to the bottom of the call.
It's basically a dog in one of the flats, and it's supposed to have really bad fur loss over its body. The flat that the dog's meant to be at. They're not replying, so I'm just trying a different one. We can sometimes have a bit of a problem accessing it. Hi, it's the RSPCA. Can you let me into the building, please?
Hershey's persistence has paid off. RSPCA inspectors are no strangers to closed doors.
The door's open.
But even an open door doesn't give them the right to go in.
Hello? I'm not happy when the door's open. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, God, you scared me then with your door open, darling. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
From the RSPCA, I've had a call about a dog, saying it's got a bit of a problem with its fur.
Yeah, I've taken it to the vets now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, is it all right if I have a quick look at her, sweetie? Okay, is she friendly?
Yeah, she's friendly. Clara.
We're not allowed in. But as Hershey discovers, this case is far more sinister than she could have ever imagined.
Is this why you were a bit reluctant to open the door?
The conditions inside are atrocious. But that's not all she finds. There's a starving English Bull Terrier living in her own excrement. And this dog is so hungry that she tries to eat it.
Stop it. We can't have her eating her own mess.
This case of neglect is so serious, she needs to document the evidence.
Okay, so I'm just taking some video of where the dog is living.
Bull Terriers are a strong and powerful breed, but this poor dog, sat on a urine-soaked blanket, looks almost lifeless.
Clara is very disinterested in me.
Clara's clearly suffering, and her living conditions are absolutely filthy, with no food or fresh drinking water.
Bucket, which is full of some very black substance. I'm just going to caution you. I have to do that, okay?
The owner won't sign Clara over to the RSPCA, but has agreed to let Hershey take her to the vet. But even without an expert's opinion, the dog has far more serious problems than fur loss.
Clara's a white English Bull. Well, she's meant to be white. Horrendous skin. She's just got a lot of problems with this poor dog.
In well over 10 years as an inspector, Hershey has seen many shocking things, but today is a new low.
Oh God, that nail's actually completely dug into her pad there, look. That's actually gone in. Oh God, both of her nails, look at that. Look at that. I haven't seen nails that bad in 13 years, kind of to that extent. She'd be in quite a lot of discomfort walking.
This dog is clearly starving.
She's just looking for food. She's so hungry. But she probably can smell some food in my van. All right, darling, I know. This dog will be dead in a small matter of time.
Jobs like this are never easy for inspectors, and this case has really got under Hershey's skin.
Just don't understand it. I don't know how you can live with yourself, really.
Clara's life is hanging in the balance, and she needs urgent medical attention. So it's a good thing vet Mark Barton is on standby.
The body condition is 1 out of 9. The bottom end, 1 is emaciated, 9 is morbidly obese. Most dogs should be about a 3 or a 4. She's about a 1. Her body weight is 13 kilograms. She should be 20-25 kilograms.
Clara is dangerously underweight. In fact, a dog her age should weigh twice as much.
Well, it shows that she eats.
Yes,
She's given food.
Yeah.
She's eating that as quick as she can. That's actually quite sad, really, because there isn't an animal on the planet that doesn't need food and water. It's not hard.
She's a dog that's clearly incredibly thirsty, and she's just sat constantly drinking at that bowl. We've got to be a little bit careful we don't make her sick by just making her guzzling too much water too quickly.
Clara looks nothing like a healthy bull terrier. Known for their distinctive egg-shaped head and triangular eyes, they're a courageous breed, full of spirit and with a fun-loving attitude. They love our company, care and attention.
Coming up, sweetheart.
It's been quite...
You can see where the nails going round into her pad on both sides. This owner clearly hasn't ever had this dog's nails clipped.
Is that effectively that nail's going around and it's now
Yeah,
stabbing
it's growing
her?
round and stabbing straight through her pad. Yeah.
It's no wonder that Clara has been struggling to walk, but her problems don't end there.
Her skin is in fairly dreadful condition. She's fairly greasy, fairly dirty. Her ears have got marked infection. She's got a problem which looks like dry eye, which we'll need to confirm.
But would you say that she was in a suffering state? Yeah.
Yeah, she's suffering from all those aspects, from her weight to her skin condition, to her nails, to her eyes.
So
multiple reasons.
With Mark confirming that Clara's been suffering unnecessarily, she'll never have to go back to her life of hell.
These dogs tend to continually go hungry, even if they're provided with a very small amount of food. They continue to drop their weight and potentially, eventually lead to coma and death. Those nails, where they're digging into those pads, will become infected and then they become septicemic, and that also could kill these dogs. There's so many levels this dog could have had a long, slow, lingering death sadly without intervention.
This part of the job is the hardest for us. You know, for any inspector that removes an animal, they always in the back of the mind, they're looking at the potential rehoming aspect of that animal. Because that's our end, that's what we want to do with everything that we remove. And I think what breaks my heart is the fact that I look at that dog and think, I'm a bit too late, really.
Tonight she'll be safe here, but her life very much hangs in the balance. Even in just a couple of days, in the right hands, the difference is huge.
Hey, Clara. Oh, darling, you look a bit brighter, don't you? Hey. That's where the nail was digging into her foot. So, that bit there. That's better.
But because of the constant abuse Clara suffered at the hands of her owner, she may never make a full recovery.
She's got Lacrolube, which is twice a day, and a Fusiformic, which is twice a day as well.
Without the treatment she is now receiving for her eyes, she could have gone blind.
She's got quite a lot for her eyes then.
Yeah.
An everlasting reminder of the daily cruelty she endured.
I just want to make her comfortable now. I want her to be comfortable. Let her be warm, you know, not hungry, not thirsty. Let her lie on a nice soft bed. Let her just have a bit of comfort, because clearly she's not had that for a very long time.
But sadly, the severe neglect she endured for far too long took too much of a toll on her body. And the vet made the very tough decision to put her to sleep. At least her last moments were spent in a caring, warm environment where she was well looked after.